Hello, good morning and good afternoon. This is Ping from Advantech. Thanks for all your joining to this A-connect to discuss the topic of the future vision of intelligent transportation together. This is the first A-connect event with all MEA partners and guests to join together. We have more than 500 registers. Really appreciate your full involvement and support in this event. Today, we have not only partners from all over the region to share the domain know-how, market insight, and real application stories, but also product managers from headquarters in Taiwan and even in our development center in Czech Republic for communication products. We are a platform for all partners and guests to share together, and we look forward to have more business and opportunity from you. In today's event, we will have two sections. We will discuss the railway transportation solution in the first section. In the beginning, PD Head Kun Hong to give us an overview of the rugged design products. Then PM Charlie give us a detail of A-key product like a rolling start application. And last part Saigon as our project manager from our over 30 years premium partner Lima, in Turkey, to share with us how to engage in transportation projects. In the second section, we will talk about the smart transportation solution in smart city. We will have Arrow from the Metropolis, the developer relationship manager from NVIDIA, to give us sharing for their real application for smart transportation infrastructure. And then Ganison as a managing director from Topnet as our channel partner in UAE to share the market insight of Middle East transportations, secure market. Then RPM Ray to give us an introduction for MIG AI and urban mobility and smart city. And last but not least, Pavel as an executive director, Pavel from the development center in Czech Republic to introduce a high-speed 5G router as the most interesting topic in the end of the event. Please listen carefully, especially in the end of each section, because we will have a keyword quiz in each section. And you can collect and pass the chat room in the end of the section during the Q&A. We will have lucky draw for Amazon gift card and audience who join the beginning to the end of the section. Okay, now since the agenda is very tight, and let's start the event right away. Let's welcome Kun Hong for the first speech for rugged design platform for Advantech railway application. Thanks for your listening till the end of the section.
Hi everyone, welcome to A-Intercom Connect webinar. This is Kun Hong, ITS Product Division Head that is in charge of onboard product development in Rolling Star area. Today, we will discuss about rugged design platform for railway Rolling Star applications. According to market research report, the global smart rail is projected to reach 38.5 billion by 2027. registering a compound annual growth rate of 12.8%. Smart rail is a technologically advanced approach to efficiently manage rail operation through share of the rail data causing the rail infrastructure components. And smart rail are integration of the latest technology, such as including IoT, big data, cloud, analytics, AI, GPS, and machine learning to make rail operation more efficient and accurate. The growth of global smart rail market is driven by the penetration of the digital infrastructure and the requirement of the automated and autonomous rail operation. And Advantech have comprehensive product offering to capture the mega trend, such as RAIPC for CO2 or CO4, mission critical and safety system, 5G, Wi-Fi 6, Ethernet backbone switch and router for rail connectivity, Rolling Star gateway and cybersecurity gateway for the Internet of Things, and cybersecurity application and the complete GPU NVIDIA adjacent AI solution for autonomous train and the train inspection and monitoring. In order to fulfill the market demand, Advantech will launch next generation onboard product ITA 580 and ITA 520 with Intel 11th generation Core i H and Xeon CPU. In the new generation offering, Advantech has continued innovation in 4 areas. First one, ITA 580 support wide range power input voltage from 24 to the 110 VDC, and will be easy to use in different train types, such as high-speed rail, intercity trains, metro, light rail, and trains. Second, ITA 580 featured with the TSN is capable of providing benefit with the mission-critical data to avoid through the use of time synchronization, scheduling, and time-away traffic shaping. Third, ITA 580 keep good expansion feasibility in communication and the embedded MSM GPU. In communication part, we reserve internal expansion slot for IEC 61375 communication bus, such as CAN bus, NBB, ETB, and wireless communication. For AI application, we support embedded MSM GPU and NVIDIA Jetson platform. Next, ITA 580 will support Windows 11 through Intel Platform Trust technology and the TPM 2.0 technology, and Ubuntu 22.4 LTS version in Linux part. Our platform will be also compatible with the VMware for the visualization applications. Additional innovation is that we create an optional power backup module with the supercapacity to support certain power interrupt and safety system shutdown. This supercapacity power backup solution can provide benefits on operating temperature and low maintenance cost. From the operating temperature point of view, the whole system embedded power backup module can still comply with the EN 50155 regulations. And supercapacity battery has the feature including the first charging and higher charging and discharging cycle to reduce the maintenance cost and provide better management for EN 50126 IAMS. Railway operator adopt AI technology in order to enhance safety and operational efficiency. So we will target on 3 major solutions in rolling stock, including of the autonomous chain, Internet of Chains, and people counting. People counting market have high growth in recent years. People counting system maintain the occupancy limit of the social distance due to the outbreak of the COVID-19. And the condition-based maintenance of wheel, track, and pantograph also help optimize over asset management. AI technology start to break away from the static rule-based programming inference system using dynamic learning from the smart decisions. Advantech AI technology combined with IoT technology is now redefining smart rail applications. Edge computing offers a big advantage in distributed architecture, handling volume of real-time data. Moving all the data into the cloud or the server for analysis create networking and storage challenge, impact both bandwidth and latencies. Localized processing close to the data source, such as the pre-processing with the AI, can reduce those bottlenecks, lowering the networking and the storage cost. In AI, Edge GPU solution, Advantech offers 2 kinds of solution. First one, Intel Core i or Xeon platform plus NVIDIA MSM GPU solution, and NVIDIA Jetson Orin solution. We offer ITA 560 and ITA 510 for AI Jetson applications. Those 2 models are powered by NVIDIA Jetson Orin NX, built-in vehicle communication bus, such as the CAN bus or the NBB bus, and the wireless connectivity, 5G and the Wi-Fi 6 technology. In ITA rolling stock portfolio, we offer NVIDIA embedded MSM expansion in specified models, such as ITA 5231G, ITA 520G, and ITA 580G. In order to comply with the EN 50155 regulations and the fairness design in Rolling Star application, we designed dedicated heatsink for MSM GPU modules. The heatsink will provide better heat dispatch up to 60 watts heat dispatch. In Advantech, we will have complete NVIDIA Quadro embedded MSM solution to bundle with the onboard platform. And we take ITA 5231G as an example. So in ITA 5231G, it has one MSM type A slot. In ITA 5231G backplane, capable of a Sky MSM T1000 and the Sky MSM A2000 GPU card. For installation and the dimension point of view, it only increases 35 mm in depth when you use our ITA 5231G model plus the embedded MSM GPU. Today, we will share two success cases with the AI applications. One of the crucial parts is the pantograph canary resistance, which is directly related to the power supply safety of the chain in high-speed rail. So to ensure the safety operation of the pantograph canary system and eliminate the hiding danger during the power supply of the chain, in China, an automated detection and monitoring system of the pantograph canary in high-speed rail will be grateful as well. The timely discover and report all the potential difference and evaluate the performance of the pantograph canary system. So they call this 60 system. The 60 system can measure the dynamic and statically geometric parameter of the canary and detect the different working stage of the components. And the operation condition of the pantograph canary system to ensure safe and reliable operation railway system. So this agreement with the AI-based image processing capacity and the compliance of the railway regulation will be more important for solution deployment. And Advantech can provide JSON platform and the Intel plus MSM GPU platform to be certified this application. For second success case, traditional people counting system is bundled with a door system, and its purpose is to calculate the passenger volume and the get on or get off. They usually use the sensor technology to implement on door system, but it is hard to get awareness of the crowd data in each carriage. Operator will pick up the easy way to upgrade the system with those features. First, there are NVIDIA systems in each carriage, and operator can leverage existing infrastructure equipment. They just need to use onboard AI bus. They can be easy to adjust the algorithm to provide new service to passengers. For example, in Taipei MRT, you left app feature that show how crowd data your train will be. Through this app, you can see how crowd the next train is in time. Crowd data will be displayed for each individual car on the train, so you can avoid the most packed carriage. The size of the crowd carriage can help rider to avoid pick up the car and maintain social distancing. Okay, that is all about today's sharing. Thank you.
I'm Charlie, the product manager of rolling stock EN50155 switches from Advantech ICWG Industrial Switch Team. It's glad to see you guys online. Today, I would like to share you the future-proof A-key solutions for rolling stock applications. First, I would like to share you the rolling stock market segment trend and analysis report from the market researcher. You can see the topic of Internet of Things, AI, and passenger experience are the most significant factor of growth engine, bringing average 12% of CAGR from 2020 to 2027. We can foresee there will be more network services is needed on train cabin. Next, I would like to show you the use case that are happening now. The London Underground new project, Piccadilly Line, which you can also find some information from the Google. The operation will be started from 2025. As you can see, there is a lot of monitors being deployed on the train cabin. It's mainly for passenger information systems and advertising systems. Passenger would able to see many information like train stations, weather, news, etc. from the every corner of the crowded London Underground train. And the advertisements can bring more revenue to operator, or maybe it can give back the benefits to passengers. Maybe from this scenario, more video and multicast streaming brings challenges to train network capacity, including the connection density and bandwidth. Another precise application that is people counting. It is happening on the public transportation, including train and buses. Here are the benefits from automatically counting passengers. Fare and operational allocations are always a headache to operators. From the collecting data, they can make improvements on the scheduling, forecasting, and service-related decisions by the generated data. That means the different systems will be integrated together and makes the train communication network more complex. There are some people counting systems that I heard from customers' tenders. They require to achieve 98% accuracy, and they say those are feasible and reasonable requirements. But the only challenge is they need more Ethernet. So, combining the trends that we have seen, the developing trend of A-key onboard solutions are heading to 4 topics. The first, multi-gigabit solution to support higher bandwidth. And second, IGMP and PIM, which is multicast routing protocol to fulfill more multicast streaming. Third, provides different port counts and up to 28 ports to meet higher Ethernet density. The last one, we are making compact physical size products so that it will be easier for upgrading the existing trains. So here you can see our existing products of EN51 Ethernet switches, which is A-key 95 series. We provide different port densities from 8 to 28 ports, PoE, non-PoE, management or unmanagement, depends on the different requirement from the real application. The key feature from A-key 95 series is we can provide up to 150 watts total PoE budget, and the management model supports N-key configuration backup unit for the easy maintenance, and it supports various redundancy feature like X-ring, RSTP, STP, MSTP to ensure the reliable network communication. Regarding the developing trends that I mentioned on the previous slide, we are now developing the next generation of A-key 95 series to make it more compact, but it will still powerful. And also, we are going to release our first multi-gigabit EN5155 Ethernet switch on next year, which is 2023. I will show you a bigger picture and highlights of these developing products from the next 2 slides. These are the new A-key95 series, the A-key9508, 9510, which looks like the picture that you can see on the left-hand side. And the new A-key9516 is the middle one, the compact one. And the A-key9518 on the right side, it supports 2 fiber optic ports. So these new A-key95 models will be only 100 to 105 millimeter tall only. So that is short and would be nice for installation spaces. Another good news is we are also developing E-Mark version for the bus transportation on our low port count model, which is A-key958 and 9510. So please stay tuned for these new models. And next, the A-key9520 and 9820 is the first Advantech multi-gigabit switch. So you can see from the picture, it has a very special mechanical design. The spaces in front of M12 connectors is reserved for the wiring spaces because we know that most of the cable side connectors are quite tall and the cable weighs a lot of spaces. So yeah, we provide this kind of special mechanical design. And so far, we got a very positive feedback that they appreciate to this special design from our partners that are testing our A-key9520. Advantech multi-gigabit solution provides 2 major versions, that is Layer 2 and Layer 3, which is A-key9520 and 9820. The Layer 3 version provides multicast routing feature, that is PRM-SM and PRM-DM. And A-key9520, 9820 both provides 4 5 gigabit Ethernet ports with PoE. So it's for the connecting the Wi-Fi 6 devices and power up the devices by the PoE. And 4 10 gigabit ports, which supports multi speeds. That is 100 Mbps, 1 gigabits, 2.5, 5, and 10 gigabit Ethernet. A-key9820 and 9520 is now at hardware verification stage, and we will do our best to launch on the first half of next year. So we are looking forward to provide future-proof solutions to our partners. And if you have any question or demands, please feel free to let me know. The password for this section is Advantech.
Hello, I'm Saygun Mezarcıoz, and I'm a project manager at Lima Endüstriyel Bilgisayar. Lima was founded in 1995 and based in Istanbul, Turkey. We are a solution partner of Advantech for over 20 years, and we have been primarily serving to the Turkish defense, transportation, security and infrastructure, smart city, and machine vision sectors. Our emphasis in transportation is the rolling stock projects. In this presentation, I will first talk about the technical requirements of the products to be used in transportation applications. Then, I will share with you my insights about what you should expect when engaging in transportation projects. And then I will briefly share a success case where we recently succeeded to sell Advantech rolling stock HMIs. So let's start with the typical technical requirements of the transportation applications. Selecting the suitable CPU, RAM, and storage is pretty straightforward. Just like in any other application, a clear understanding of the use case of the device will ensure that the components with proper performance and size are selected. The next one is the interfaces. This is where we start to see some differences. Of course, the communication and control interfaces are very similar to the industrial applications. You still have the Ethernet, the serial ports, digital input-output, audio in and out, but especially for motor vehicles, a CAN bus interface is most of the time a standard request. CAN bus is the acronym for Control Area Network, and it was developed specifically for vehicles back in 1980s. It has different versions like CAN bus 2.A, 2.B, and CAN FT, and there are also some higher level protocols like J1939 and CAN Open that use CAN bus as their physical layer. In a nutshell, you should make sure both the physical layer and the protocol support of the CAN bus interface you offered meet the client's requirements. As you know, reliability is perhaps the most important consideration in transportation applications, because equipment failures may cause catastrophic results. Linked to that fact, you will also see isolation is required for the communication interfaces. This is to prevent a direct electrical surge or transient power from damaging your system. Especially for the rolling stock applications, commercial connectors for the interfaces are all replaced with circular M12 connectors. M12 connectors are much more robust in the harsh environments with high shock and vibration, and they also prevent dust and liquid to penetrate through the interface connectors. The next one is the electrical design. The supply conditions in a motor vehicle or rolling stock vehicle is not as stable as in a typical factory environment. Therefore, the electrical design of the systems should be able to withstand the supply challenges like fluctuating power input. For instance, in rolling stock applications, the systems should be able to operate between 0.6 to 1.4 times the nominal input voltage. In addition to fluctuations, supply interruptions for a certain amount of time should also be tolerated. Just like the interfaces, the power subsystem should have a robust isolation in order to protect itself from power surges. The power module should not emit EMI in excess of the defined levels and should be protected from the outside negative effects as well. All these design requirements are explained or standardized in widely accepted standards like EMARC or EN 5155. Especially for the motor vehicles, the systems should be able to sense whether or not the ignition is on. As you can see here, the power connector includes an additional pin to sense the ignition status, and it should power itself on and off in a controlled way depending on whether or not the ignition is started. This is required in order not to drain the battery or manage the phased power on and off. Obviously, the devices should be able to work in extreme high and low ambient temperatures. Typically, they are expected to operate between -40 to +70 degrees. High vibration and shock tolerance is also a must, and the devices are tested against certain shock and vibration profiles to get certified. In addition, some special functions like programmable HMI buttons could be requested. Finally, SDK availability for low-level access to interfaces like digital I/O and Canvas, etc., and programmable functions like brightness adjustment, on and off delay control, function assignment to buttons is quite important during the product qualifications. And the last but not the least is the certifications. The main ones here are EN 5155 for rolling stock and EMARC or E13 for motor vehicles. Apart from these two, typically most or all of the remaining certifications are also demanded. In summary, having the certification and test reports for the above standards means that the device you offered meets the unique electrical and environmental requirements of the application. When it comes to the business side or project management side of the things, early engagement is critical. There is almost no chance to win a project or tender if you only hear about it at the procurement stage. Due to the nature of the applications, the demands and the regulations are so strict. Therefore, the engineering teams prefer to thoroughly test and qualify the candidate products to make sure they meet all their needs. You should be prepared to invest in mid to long-term pre-sales support, because the qualification period could take anywhere between 6 months to 18 months. Typically, a free of charge demo unit should be given, and the qualification should be followed up very closely for timely resolution to any reported issues. Of course, Advantech is your main help here. The dedicated PM and the engineering teams will evaluate the reported problems or even the customization requests and provide your client with a timely solution. Unfortunately, having your product qualified after all the hard work might not be sufficient. The client would like to make sure the product is utilized in similar applications and actively in service as well. This serves two purposes. First, it will provide a peace of mind to the user that there are other users who consider the same product a reliable solution for their similar application. And the second, it will help the users build trust in the field performance, or in other words, the long-term reliability of the product. Again, with Advantech, this is a pretty easy task. Advantech products are utilized all over the globe in a wide variety of applications due to their best-in-class quality and reliability. Therefore, showing some references will not be a problem at all. Of course, if you have engaged in similar projects before, you can also ask your clients who are already using the same product to provide you with a reference letter. And the next one is the long-term service and warranty requirement. Especially for rolling stock applications, it is quite common that you are asked to commit to a minimum of 10 years service guarantee for the products. In addition, Usually a minimum of 5 years warranty is also requested. You can usually buy extended warranty and repair services from Advantech with an additional cost, and you can also charge your client accordingly. Finally, after having passed all the hurdles, if you manage to close the deal, there will be 3 rewards. First, you will secure a long-term business which continues generally for 5+ years with additional purchases for new lines, for capacity expansions, and etc. Second, you will always be considered a strong candidate for new projects from the same client. And finally, you will have a good reference to share with other clients, which increases your chance to win new projects. Now, I would like to briefly mention a recent rolling stock project where we succeeded to sell Advantech rolling stock HMIs. Here, you can see the actual specifications released in the tender document. As you can notice, almost all the requirements I have described so far are mentioned in detail. We were able to win this tender with Advantech ETA8100 rolling stock HMI. We have engaged with the client at the beginning phase of the project, provided the engineering team with a demo device, and closely monitored the qualifications. During this time, with the help of our friends in Advantech, we proposed solutions to all the problems they have encountered, such as brightness adjustment, customized BIOS and SDK usage, etc. The qualifications took almost 1.5 years until the tender was finally announced. All of the requirements in the tender documents were all met by ETA8100 HMI, mainly because of our early engagement. If we had known about this project only when the tender was announced, we would have quite possibly missed a few requirements, since they would have been formed by taking another device they tested as reference. The procurement took almost 3 months. Along with our quotation, we have supplied all the certifications, reference project details, and also committed to the extended service and warranty as required. As a result, we have been rewarded with the deal and added a new reference to our achievements in the sector. So, this concludes my presentation. Thank you all for listening, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me from my email address here.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. My name is Eyal Enav. I'm a Developer Relations Manager for Metropolis. Happy to be here. I don't have much time, so let's dive into this important topic very fast. So first of all, Edge AI is used in many verticals, very important in transportation use case. There are many success stories with Metropolis partners that already do traffic analytics. So there's no traffic for traffic management and traffic optimization, VI sites with situational awareness. There's Inex Tech doing toll road monitoring, WeSmart, and an Advantech partner that already does license plate recognition for many use cases. So a little bit about NVIDIA Metropolis. NVIDIA Metropolis is about product enhancement, business development, and marketing. Teams of NVIDIA working globally to accelerate video analytics, go-to-market, and applications. So I really recommend leveraging, first of all, our SDKs, which I will elaborate more in this session, and business development and marketing. So today, if you want to go and develop an AI application, first of all, you need to get data. So there's synthetic data option with Omniverse Replicator. You can use pre-trained models from NVIDIA, free of charge from NGC for NVIDIA GPU Cloud. Train them with the Tau toolkit, a tool from NVIDIA for accelerating training, model training, and deploy to the edge device with DeepStream or Triton, which are SDKs for very efficient for inference. Deploy and also use the video storage toolkit to integrate with the video cameras, stream video, store video, which is an important thing that you don't want to implement by your own, of course. Apart from that, we have a very strong ecosystem, including SIs, telcos, and, hardware vendors, camera manufacturers. So really, I recommend joining Metropolis if you're doing video analytics and leverage all of that value. Pre-trained models. We have many pre-trained models also for traffic, license plate detection, recognition, vehicle type, vehicle make, and pedestrian. You can train that with Tau toolkit, get a very efficient model quickly with quantization-aware training and pruning. Use synthetic data with Omniverse Replicator to generate data. Utilize video storage toolkit to integrate the edge device, detect video cameras with OnVIF, stream video over WebRTC, stream video into DeepStream for video analytics. DeepStream is a very efficient SDK for video processing, utilizing hardware acceleration for every stage, including the deep learning accelerator of the Jetson. Advantech already announced its support for the latest Jetson Orin family. So as you can see, there are many devices with many interfaces that you can utilize. This is a huge jump in performance. If we look at the pre-trained models, this is the list of pre-trained models on the left here, and the frame rates, you can see a huge jump in performance. That's in the use case of DashCamNet, detecting vehicles, it's a ×3, almost a ×3 acceleration. Jetson Nano Orin also announced recently. Again, huge jump in performance. Let's take a look at the setup of video analytics plus continuous training using the Jetson edge device. We can use VST to capture video, detect interesting use cases with the DeepStream, and send video segments to the cloud for continuous training with Tau and get the model back to the edge. Another interesting use case is multiple video pipelines analytics with DeepStream for people analytics, traffic analytics, vehicle analytics. So we have many examples for that. One of them is real-time license plate detection. This is a repository, Git repository that you can use and run on the Jetson to do a license plate vehicle detection, license plate detection and recognition with amazing performance. DeepStream can be used with Python, C++. You can develop with the Python, C++ and Graph Composer. We have also a very good tracker, visual tracker. You see the white vehicle here. I'm jumping because I don't have time, but really, you can see the tracker does a very good job tracking this vehicle even after it's very getting distant and far away. We have a deep dive session specifically on the trackers, specifically on optimizing tracker for traffic analytics, and many repositories also with the Tau integration, DeepStream and Tau integration, occupancy, dewarping, which is also an important task. So call to action, I really recommend using the pre-trained models. We have them available on the NVIDIA GPU cloud for use. You can use a traffic cabinet, license plate detection, license plate recognition, and more. Train that with Tau toolkit to get the best performance model ready for edge deployment. Also deploy the resulted model to DeepStream, Video Analytics SDK for best performance. Minimum zero GPU, CPU copies, memory copies. So this is a must for edge deployment. VST, register to the early access and start using that. You don't need to implement OnVIF discovery by your own and video recording and UI. We have it all ready and free to use on the Jetson NX, AGX, and Orin. Use the Metropolis demo. Learn about Metropolis microservices. This is a demo of tracking across multiple cameras, which is also very important for traffic analysis across the city. And sign up to Metropolis partnership to utilize all of this value and utilize our partners who are experts in NVIDIA SDKs to, if you need to transition to Jetson, let's say from x86, or you just want to do some optimization, we have these excellent partners that can help you. alongside the NVIDIA teams. We have the GTC conference that I recommend taking a look at. Many sessions, very interesting sessions about smart cities and traffic too, and video analytics. We have many developer resources, and also the Deep Learning Institute course. We have a free course for Deep Stream over Jetson, so I recommend doing that. And that's it. The word for the password word for the Advantech webinar is secure. So enjoy your time. See you in the next session. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Reggie, the Video AI PM in ICBG. It's my pleasure to share our Edge AI experience with you. The topic is facilitate AI deployment in urban mobility and the smart city. I will touch some case studies and the key points in AI deployment, which you could get some ideas from the presentation today. First, here shows you some case studies in the urban mobility and the smart city. In traffic monitoring, our customers use the MIC720 AI in the intersection to manage traffic, and all data will be collected into the Sky server. The solution could adjust the traffic signal timing according to the traffic situation. We also have a customer who used MIC710 AI to kind of ADAS application, connect a camera to monitor the driver behavior. They also built a fleet management system to ensure the logistics safety. A shuttle and the bus company used the MIC715 in-vehicle system to integrate cameras and the sensors and do AI inference as a self-driving system. The shuttle will run in private areas like resorts or parking lots. They not only save cost, but also increase the timetable feasibility. Learning from these case studies, we have 5 key technologies that impact the Edge AI deployment. To facilitate the AI deployment, we have to consider environmental conditions, integration flexibility, sensor and accreditation, system security, and OOP and OTA remote management. Once you have a great plan for these 5 points while you choose hardware, your project will go much more smoothly. The very first one is the environmental conditions. In the edge computing, we cannot expect the operating environment. In mission-critical applications, the system has also have to against vibration, water, dust, and many other things in the environment. Therefore, these conditions are needed to be taken into consideration while you design an Edge AI project. Let's take roadside system as an example. The temperature and the humidity might change a lot. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's snowing, sometimes it's working all day long under over 50 degrees Celsius, right? We can even support customer to build a NEMA TS2 system. The system have to pass the wide operating temperature from -34 degrees Celsius to 74 degrees Celsius. Next time, when you stand in an intersection, maybe the camera is doing AI inference by Advantech AI system. There are so many industrial interfaces, devices, peripherals that might be needed in an AI application. Most of them are for acquisition, communication, storage, and control. However, Advantech knows that we cannot build all possible needs into a single system. Therefore, we open the flexibility to customers. For those needs, we built most common industrial I/O into the system for integration. Moreover, we also leverage Advantech proprietary design iDoor and iModule to extend the possibility for more integrations. iDoor is better for mini PCIe and the M.2 add-on cards. But if you want to install a whole PCIe card, iModule would be your best solution. iDoor and iModule can shorten your development schedule and reduce customization cost. Most important, both can let you make go-to-market much more easier. Then, the different requirements of video sensor and the acquisition depends on the applications. For traffic monitoring and the law enforcement, you want to have channels as many as possible, right? And the resolution is high enough to recognize the number of license plates. In smart city, for traffic monitoring, we could receive IP cameras or CCTV cameras to do traffic monitoring or law enforcement. For IP cameras, you might need a PoE. For analog CCTV cameras, a capture card is needed. So you could even use these two interfaces at the same time on Advantech systems. No need to mention system security at the edge would be a top topic very soon. Advantech MIC AI series is well prepared for your security needs, from hardware to firmware to software, even to the network and the cloud communications. Security bridge is an essential function that we could work with customers to build systems with protection. TPM and the FTPM are getting more and more important on the edge systems. Advantech has both solutions for customers to choose. Regarding the cybersecurity, we work with Chain Micro to provide TMIS function to protect the systems away from the cyber attacks. In edge AI projects, there might be more than hundreds or even thousands of systems deployed at the job site. How could you monitor devices status? How could you do OTA upgrade? How could you manage the AI models and collect the data from the system? We have received lots of inquiries about the remote management. Then we figure out that a cloud service is needed for our customers. Advantech collaborates with Ozan to provide the in-band and the out-of-band OTA and OOP remote management. Even more, the BSP refresh management also has been done by Ozan with Advantech on MIC AI series. If you are a project owner, you have to think about remote management in the very beginning. Here is the MIC AI product portfolio. On the left side are MP products from Nano, TS2NS, ZBNS, and the AGSE Xavier. On the right side, they are the next generation products based on Orin Nano, Orin NX, and the AGS Orin. From now on, we will focus on Orin products. Since there are more and more AGS Orin system MIC 733AO inquiry, I'm happy to let you know that MIC 733AO is sample ready for order. If you are interested in this system, please contact your local sales for more information. We know lending AI is not easy and cannot be done by a single company. We always need more AI eco-partners to penetrate different vertical AI applications. No matter you are SI or ISV, you are a startup company or big company, don't wait, just contact Advantech. Let's come together, come stronger. That's all my presentation today. My password is sustainable. Sustainable. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Pavel. Greetings from Czech Republic, where we develop our cellular routers and gateway. Today I'm going to talk about our Advantech ultra high-speed 5G router and 5G technology itself in the transportation. The information and communication technologies are rapidly evolving when new technologies transform traditional sectors in all aspects. With the arrival of 5G, this transformation is expected to accelerate more than ever before as countries around the globe roll out their 5G infrastructure enabling high data volume transfers with the lowest latency ever, bringing thousands of new devices online, and connecting applications requiring high-speed data throughput. Transportation is one of the sectors which is transformed by 5G technology most, as benefits brought by this technology are enormous. Talking about the transportation itself, I will split it in two applications. The first one is applications in a move. We talk here about the public transportation, buses, trams, rolling stock, railway, about vehicles on the roads, and ship and boats. The only option for communication here is wireless. There is no possibility for any other type of connectivity. And obviously these devices, they may require some specific regulations like EMARC homologation or the EN 5155 certification to be compliant with applications for railway. The second applications are in transport are these stationary applications. And these we all know, they're all around us, which is smart cities, intelligent traffic management. It's a road digital signage, road cameras, speed radars, toll collect systems, railway trackside equipment, the smart ports for bringing new efficiency in cargo with as everything is rising and in a high evolvement. So for those applications, there might be a case where the virus is needed to be used, but it's also when the devices can be connected by the wire. So focusing on devices, they need to be connected by wireless technology. I will introduce three cases. When first case we have here, it's the bus gateway. Here we have our ultra-high-speed 5G device ICR4453, which is also used in the other two applications. This router gateway is connected to the 5G network with the fallback, the LTE technology, when the 5G is still not in the place in some rural areas. Gateway offer also the Wi-Fi for hotspot connectivity, so passengers they can connect with their handy devices, whatever it's a phone or a laptop. Then the other connectivity is Ethernet for the infotainment system. We have also Ethernet for card readers for the payment management. And we have the GPS positioning to see where the buses are which is together with information about number of passengers on the board. Very useful information for the cities, how the traffic flows and where are the most of the people. And obviously the gateway supports the power over Ethernet plus to power some cameras for security reasons, so the operator can see what is happening in the field. The gateway itself also offers the CAN bus system for the engine diagnostic, so we can prevent some maintenance on a bus and catch some failure very fast and have lower investment in the services. The gateway itself, it's computer which supports the Linux and Docker for intelligent applications, and it all connects to remote supervision. Looking at the case 2, when we have police, firefighters and rescue services, we have the same gateway connected to the network, and again the case how we use it, it's Wi-Fi for checking the data online. We have cameras for safety reasons, GPS tracking for the operator, and some serial and I/O ports for the other devices control. And everything again connected to the remote supervision. The third case I like to talk and show you is the railway network. This is the railway applications. They demand like a high connectivity, high speed data, low latency, and everything. And it's perfect fit for 5G technology, as the train can move at very high speeds. So on the board of the train, we have usually 2 or more devices, 2 or more gateways connected to the network, again with external Wi-Fi hotspots and external infotainment system. On a board of train, we have the NVR system with all the cameras for safety and management. And usually there is need for backup in communication. So it's not only the wireless, but there is also the gigabit LAN network inside of the train. There is backbone fiber network, and as a backup, there is the 5G and LTE connectivity. Again, GPS tracking, it's one of the must. So looking at the gateway itself, which we have also here, is that we have it's advanced security, advanced networking, and it can host various third-party softwares to connect with whatever application you have and you need to use. It has a lot of horsepower. It can host SD card. It can operate in the high temperature range, and it has very robust design to withstand the very harsh environment. From connectivity perspective, we have the Wi-Fi, we have the 5G connectivity, and we have SIM slots for 2 SIM cards, and it can be also equipped with eSIM card. From terminals, we can connect the fiber, we can connect the 5 gigabit Ethernet ports, when 4 are equipped with PoE+, and we have obviously USB port. The serial and CAN port is right here, and it can be easily wired in a field. Not only the gateway itself, but also the full complete solution from Advantech can be offered to your applications. And on the top of the device itself, we can serve you with Advantech SIM card with data plans. We can serve you with the services like VPN and DMP. Looking at the DMP, I'd like to talk a little bit more about it because it's a cloud-based software as a service, which it's perfect fit for zero-touch deployment. It's good for configuration and firmware management from remote location. It provides alerts and auditing. It has comprehensive monitoring with geolocation, and it's very secured. It has 2-factor authorization and other secure aspects. If you want to find